Is that daily shower, the one you've been taking faithfully for decades, slowly damaging your health? What if I told you that the very habit your mother insisted upon, the one that feels as natural as brushing your teeth, could actually be harming your skin, increasing your risk of infection, and potentially contributing to other health issues as you age? Meet Martha Johnson, an 83-year-old grandmother from Boston with a warm smile and a lifetime of wisdom to share. Martha has always taken pride in her personal hygiene. A daily shower has been her ritual for as long as she can remember. Yet recently, she's been battling increasingly dry, itchy skin. "My mother has always been meticulous about cleanliness," says her daughter Susan. "We even installed special safety equipment in her bathroom to make showering easier. But over the last few years, her skin became so dry and irritated that she was constantly scratching. When the dermatologist suggested her daily showers might be the culprit, we were shocked. It went against everything we believed about good hygiene." What Martha and her family discovered challenges one of our most deeply ingrained beliefs about personal care, that daily showering is essential for health and cleanliness. For seniors over 70, this conventional wisdom might not only be incorrect, but potentially harmful. The bathing habits that served you well in your younger years may now be silently undermining your skin health and overall well-being. Dr. Eleanor Ramirez, a dermatologist specializing in geriatric skin conditions at Boston Medical Center, explains, "As we age, our skin undergoes significant changes that affect how it responds to washing. What worked for decades may suddenly become problematic after 70. Many seniors don't realize they need to adjust their bathing routine to accommodate these changes, and the consequences can range from uncomfortable to medically concerning." What exactly happens to our skin as we age, and why does it demand different care? Let's explore how the aging process transforms our body's largest organ and why the showering habits of our youth may need serious reconsideration in our golden years. Our skin undergoes remarkable changes as we age. After 70, the dermis, the layer beneath the surface, thins significantly, sometimes by up to 20% compared to middle age. The production of natural oils decreases dramatically, with some studies suggesting a reduction of nearly 60% by age 75. Meanwhile, the skin's ability to retain moisture diminishes, making it increasingly vulnerable to dryness and irritation. These changes don't happen overnight. They progress gradually, which is why many seniors don't notice the need to adjust their bathing habits until problems become severe. The skin's barrier function, its ability to keep moisture in and irritants out, weakens year by year. Cell turnover slows from a 28-day cycle in youth to 45 to 60 days in older adults, meaning damaged skin takes much longer to heal. Hormonal shifts play a crucial role as well. Decreasing estrogen and testosterone levels affect skin thickness, elasticity, and oil production. For women who've gone through menopause, these changes can be particularly pronounced, with some experiencing a 30% decrease in skin hydration within 5 years of hormonal shifts. Understanding these biological realities helps explain why the bathing practices that worked perfectly well in your 40s, 50s, and even 60s might suddenly cause problems after 70. Now, let's examine the 5 most damaging bathing mistakes that seniors frequently make, mistakes that might be affecting you or your loved ones right now. The first and perhaps most surprising mistake is showering too frequently. For generations, daily bathing has been presented as the gold standard for hygiene. Television advertisements, parental guidance, and cultural norms have all reinforced this idea. However, research now suggests that daily showering may be too much for aging skin. A study published in the Journal of Dermatological Science found that adults over 70 who reduced their bathing frequency from daily to 2 to 3 times per week experienced a 25% improvement in skin hydration and a significant reduction in itching and irritation. Dr. Ramirez notes, the natural oils our skin produces are essential moisturizers and contain antimicrobial properties that help protect against infection. Daily showering, especially with hot water and soap, strips these oils away faster than aging skin can replace them. For Martha Johnson, simply reducing her showers to every other day produced noticeable improvements within just 2 weeks. "I was skeptical at first," she admits. "It felt wrong somehow. But the relief from constant itching was worth challenging my old habits." The second critical mistake is using water that's too hot. That steamy shower might feel wonderful in the moment, particularly for seniors dealing with joint pain or muscle stiffness. However, hot water is exceptionally effective at stripping away the skin's natural oils, precisely what aging skin cannot afford to lose. Hot water also dilates blood vessels near the skin's surface, which might temporarily improve circulation but can exacerbate conditions like rosacea that are more common in older adults. Perhaps most concerning, diminished temperature sensitivity in aging skin means seniors may not realize when water is hot enough to cause damage. Second-degree burns from shower water are surprisingly common among adults over 70, with emergency departments treating thousands of such cases annually. The ideal water temperature for senior bathing is lukewarm, comfortable but never hot enough to turn the skin red. If the bathroom mirror fogs up during your shower, the water is likely too hot for aging skin. The third mistake involves choosing inappropriate cleansing products. Many popular soaps and body washes contain harsh detergents, antibacterial agents, and fragrance chemicals that can be particularly irritating to sensitive aging skin. Sodium lauryl sulfate, a common ingredient in many cleansers, creates that satisfying lather we've been conditioned to associate with cleanliness. Unfortunately, it also disrupts the skin's moisture barrier and alters its natural pH. Fragrances, while pleasant, are among the leading causes of contact dermatitis in seniors. Perhaps most concerning is how these products affect the skin microbiome, the collection of beneficial bacteria that live on our skin. Recent research indicates that this microbial ecosystem plays a vital role in skin health, particularly for seniors. Harsh cleansers can disrupt this delicate balance, potentially contributing to increased susceptibility to infections and skin conditions. Dr. James Wilson, a microbiologist studying skin health at the University of Michigan, explains, "We're just beginning to understand how important the skin microbiome is for overall health, especially in older adults. Over-cleansing with antimicrobial products may actually increase vulnerability to harmful organisms by eliminating the beneficial bacteria that normally keep them in check." The fourth critical mistake involves improper bathing and drying techniques. Many seniors continue to use the vigorous scrubbing methods they've employed all their lives, using washcloths or bath brushes to create that squeaky clean feeling. For aging skin, this approach can be disastrous. That tight, squeaky feeling after bathing isn't cleanliness, it's your skin crying out for help, warns Dr. Ramirez. It means you've stripped away too much of your natural protection. Beyond the damage to the skin itself, improper bathing techniques increase fall risk, the leading cause of injury among seniors. Reaching to scrub difficult areas can lead to loss of balance, while rushing through bathing because of discomfort increases accident likelihood. After bathing, many seniors vigorously rub their skin dry with towels, further traumatizing already compromised tissue. This rough treatment breaks down fragile skin cells and can cause microscopic tears that increase moisture loss and create entry points for irritants and pathogens. The fifth major mistake is neglecting post-shower moisturizing. Many seniors either skip this crucial step entirely or wait too long after bathing to apply moisturizer, missing the critical window for effectiveness. After bathing, your skin begins losing moisture immediately, a process called transepidermal water loss. In younger adults, this happens gradually, but aging skin can lose moisture at an alarming rate. Studies show that applying moisturizer within 3 minutes of patting dry can reduce moisture loss by up to 70% compared to waiting just 10 minutes. Yet many seniors either forget to moisturize altogether or choose products ill-suited to their needs. Lightweight lotions marketed with appealing scents may feel pleasant, but often lack the intensive moisturizing ingredients that aging skin requires. Now that we've identified these common mistakes, let's explore practical solutions through the experience of someone who successfully transformed his bathing routine. Robert Wilson, a 78-year-old retired engineer from Chicago, discovered the impact of improper bathing habits the hard way. After a lifetime of hot, daily showers, a habit formed during his years working in dusty construction sites, Robert developed increasingly severe dry skin that eventually led to an infected crack on his heel. "I thought I was doing everything right," Robert recalls. "I showered every morning without fail, used the same soap I'd always used, and prided myself on being thoroughly clean. When my doctor suggested my showering routine might be causing my skin problems, I was honestly offended. It seemed ridiculous that cleanliness could cause harm." Nevertheless, facing a painful infection, Robert agreed to try a modified bathing routine. The changes felt strange at first, even wrong, but the results speak for themselves. Within 3 weeks, the difference was remarkable, he says. The constant itching that had kept me up at night for years improved dramatically. The dry, flaky patches on my shins and arms began to heal. My wife says my skin looks 10 years younger, but more importantly, it feels comfortable again. Robert's success came from implementing several key changes that any senior can adopt. The first was adjusting his bathing frequency. Instead of daily showers, Robert switched to bathing every 2-3 days. On non-shower days, he performs what geriatricians call strategic bathing, washing only specific areas that tend to accumulate odor or bacteria: the face, underarms, groin, and feet. For many seniors, this approach provides adequate cleanliness while preserving the skin's natural protections. During winter months in cold climates, bathing frequency can often be reduced even further, perhaps twice weekly, while summer or humid conditions might necessitate more frequent cleansing. "Once I got over the psychological hurdle of not showering every day, I realized I actually felt better," Robert explains. "My skin wasn't constantly irritated, and I had more energy since the whole process was less exhausting." The ideal bathing schedule varies between individuals based on activity level, climate, and personal health conditions. Someone who exercises vigorously may need more frequent bathing than someone with a sedentary lifestyle. Similarly, a senior with incontinence issues has different hygiene requirements than someone without such concerns. Dr. Ramirez suggests starting with every other day bathing and adjusting based on results. Pay attention to how your skin feels, not just how many days it's been since your last shower. Visible dirt, significant body odor, or skin that feels oily are signals that it's time to bathe. Dry, tight-feeling skin suggests you might be over-cleansing. The second crucial change involves water temperature and bathing duration. Robert switched from hot showers to comfortably warm ones, around 95 to 100 DFF, rather than the 105 to 110 DFF he previously preferred. "I don't have a thermometer in my shower," he laughs, "but I found a simple test that works. If my skin turns red while I'm in the water, it's too hot. If the bathroom mirror doesn't fog at all, it might be too cool for comfort. I aim for minimal fogging and no skin redness." Equally important, Robert limited his bathing time to under 10 minutes. Extended exposure to water, even lukewarm water, can leach moisture from aging skin. A timer in the bathroom helps maintain awareness of how long you've been bathing. For seniors with arthritis or mobility issues who need to soak in a tub to ease joint pain, adding oils to the bath water can help counteract the drying effects of prolonged water exposure. A tablespoon of coconut, olive, or almond oil distributed in the bath water creates a protective barrier that reduces moisture loss. The third area of improvement involves selecting appropriate bathing products. Robert replaced his traditional deodorant soap with a gentle, fragrance-free cleanser specifically formulated for sensitive skin. When shopping for senior-friendly cleansers, it's important to avoid products containing sodium lauryl sulfate or sodium laureth sulfate, artificial fragrances, alcohol, antibacterial agents like triclosan, and parabens. These ingredients can strip your skin of natural oils and cause irritation. Instead, look for ingredients that support skin health, such as hyaluronic acid, ceramides, glycerin, natural oils like coconut, olive, or jojoba, and soothing components like aloe vera. Dr. Ramirez recommends cleansing products labeled pH balanced for sensitive skin or moisturizing. Many dermatologists re-recommended brands make cleansers specifically formulated for aging skin, though they needn't be expensive. Look for simple formulations with few ingredients, she advises. When it comes to senior skincare, less is often more. The fourth area Robert modified was his bathing technique. Rather than scrubbing his entire body with a washcloth as he'd done for decades, he now uses a gentle approach, applying cleanser primarily to areas that produce odor or tend to accumulate dirt. My dermatologist explained that water alone is sufficient for cleaning most of my body, Robert says. Now I use soap only on my face, underarms, groin, and feet, what my doctor calls the essential four. The rest gets a gentle rinse with water only. When applying cleanser, Robert uses his hands rather than washcloths or brushes, which can be too abrasive for sensitive senior skin. He focuses on gentle massage rather than scrubbing, allowing the cleanser to do its work without mechanical irritation. After bathing, Robert changed his drying technique as well. Instead of vigorously rubbing dry with a towel, he now pats his skin gently, leaving it slightly damp for moisturizing. I was skeptical about this too, he admits. I always thought you needed to be completely dry before applying moisturizer. Learning that slightly damp skin actually absorbs moisturizer better was a revelation. For seniors with limited mobility or balance issues, seated bathing using a shower chair can improve both safety and technique. Being seated allows for more deliberate, gentle cleansing without the risk of falls and reduces fatigue, enabling better attention to proper bathing methods. The fifth and perhaps most transformative change in Robert's routine was implementing proper post-shower skin care. He now applies moisturizer within 3 minutes of patting dry, while his skin is still slightly damp. I keep the moisturizer in the bathroom so there's no delay, he explains. My dermatologist called this the golden window, when skin is most receptive to moisturizing products. For aging skin, not all moisturizers are created equal. Robert found that the lightweight lotions he'd occasionally used in the past weren't sufficient. He switched to a thicker cream containing ceramides, which help restore the skin's barrier function, hyaluronic acid, which attracts and holds moisture, shea butter or natural oils for emollients, glycerin, which draws moisture to the skin. He applies moisturizer using gentle upward strokes, paying special attention to particularly dry areas like shins, forearms, and the back of his hands. For severely dry spots, he sometimes adds a layer of petroleum jelly over the moisturizer to further seal in hydration. I used to think moisturizing was just something women did for cosmetic reasons, Robert laughs. Now I understand it's essential medicine for aging skin. My doctor explained that proper moisturizing doesn't just make skin feel better, it strengthens the barrier that protects me from infections and environmental damage. Let's return to Martha Johnson, the 83-year-old grandmother we met earlier. After learning about the potential harm from her daily hot showers, Martha worked with her dermatologist to develop a more skin-friendly bathing routine. 6 weeks after implementing these changes, the transformation was remarkable. The constant itching that kept me up at night has almost completely disappeared, Martha shares with visible relief. Those embarrassing flakes of skin on my dark clothes are gone. Best of all, I don't dread taking a shower anymore. It's comfortable rather than something I endured because I thought I had to. Martha's daughter Susan noticed changes beyond just skin improvement. Mom seems more energetic, she observes. I think being uncomfortable all the time was draining her. She's sleeping better without the constant itching, and that alone has improved her quality of life tremendously. During Martha's follow-up appointment, her dermatologist noted significant improvement in her skin's moisture barrier. The small cracks that had formed on her shins and hands, potential entry points for infection, had healed. Her skin's pH had normalized, creating a healthier environment for beneficial bacteria that help protect against harmful microorganisms. When I first suggested changing her lifelong bathing habits, Martha was skeptical. Dr. Ramirez recalls, "Most people are. We've been conditioned to equate daily scrubbing with cleanliness and health, helping patients understand that less can actually be more when it comes to senior skincare is often my biggest challenge." Beyond the obvious improvements to skin health, Martha discovered several unexpected benefits from her modified bathing routine. Her water and heating bills decreased noticeably, a welcome change for someone living on a fixed income. Reducing hot water usage cut her utility costs by nearly $15 per month, a small but meaningful amount for budget-conscious seniors. Time and energy conservation proved equally valuable. Martha's reduced bathing schedule freed up time and conserved her limited energy for activities she enjoys, like gardening and spending time with her great-grandchildren. "At my age, energy is precious," Martha explains. "Not having to go through an exhausting shower every day means I have more strength for things that bring me joy." Perhaps most significantly, Martha's bathroom became safer. Fewer showers meant fewer opportunities for falls, the leading cause of fatal and non-fatal injuries among older Americans. According to the CDC, over 300,000 older people are hospitalized for hip fractures each year, with 95% of these fractures caused by falling. Many of these accidents occur in the bathroom, particularly during bathing activities. "I used to feel unsteady sometimes, especially when turning around or reaching for things in the shower," Martha admits. "Now I'm more deliberate about my bathroom routine. I make sure the bath mat is secure. I use grab bars. And I'm not rushing through showers because they're uncomfortable." The benefits of proper senior bathing extend beyond skin health to overall well-being. Research increasingly suggests connections between skin health and immune function. The skin's microbiome, that ecosystem of beneficial organisms living on the surface, plays a crucial role in defending against harmful pathogens. By preserving this natural protection rather than scrubbing it away daily, seniors like Martha may be strengthening their first line of defense against illness. Many seniors also report improved sleep after modifying their bathing routines. Chronic itching from over-dry skin can significantly disrupt sleep patterns, leading to a cascade of health problems associated with sleep deprivation. Within weeks of changing her approach to bathing, Martha found herself sleeping more soundly and waking more refreshed. "I didn't realize how much my skin problems were affecting my sleep until they improved," she says. "I used to wake up 4 or 5 times a night to scratch. Now I sleep straight through most nights." This improved rest contributes to better mood, clearer thinking, and greater energy during waking hours. All crucial factors in maintaining independence and quality of life for seniors. For Martha, better sleep means more fully participating in her community activities and family gatherings. Perhaps the most meaningful benefit has been renewed confidence. "I used to feel self-conscious about the flaking skin on my clothes and furniture," Martha confesses. "I worried people thought I wasn't clean. Now my skin looks healthy, and I feel more comfortable in social situations." If you're considering modifying your bathing routine or helping a loved one adjust theirs, getting started is simpler than you might think. Begin by reducing bathing frequency to just 2 to 3 times weekly instead of daily. On days when you don't take a full bath or shower, you can still maintain excellent hygiene by cleaning essential areas, your face, underarms, groin, and feet, with a gentle cleanser and warm washcloth. Next, pay attention to water temperature, keeping it lukewarm rather than hot. A good rule of thumb is that if the mirror fogs heavily, the water is too hot for senior skin and could be causing damage. It's also crucial to replace harsh soaps and body washes with gentle fragrance-free cleansers specifically formulated for sensitive or dry skin. Your skin will thank you for avoiding products with sulfates, strong fragrances, or antibacterial agents. When you do bathe, change your technique from scrubbing to gentle cleansing. Use your hands instead of rough washcloths. Focus soap only on areas that truly need it, and pat your skin dry instead of rubbing vigorously. Perhaps most importantly, apply moisturizer within 3 minutes after bathing while your skin is still slightly damp. This timing is critical. That short window after bathing is when your skin is most receptive to moisture. Choose a rich cream containing ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and natural oils, rather than lightweight lotions that might not provide enough protection for senior skin. Remember that changing lifelong habits takes time and patience. Start by modifying one aspect of your routine at a time, rather than making dramatic changes all at once. Pay attention to how your skin responds and adjust accordingly. What works perfectly for Martha or Robert might need fine-tuning for your specific needs. Also, while these recommendations apply to most seniors, individual health conditions may require personalized approaches. If you have specific skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis, or diabetes, skin issues, consult with a dermatologist or primary care physician before making significant changes to your bathing routine. For those caring for elderly parents or relatives, approach the topic with sensitivity. Many people from older generations associate daily bathing with dignity and proper self-care. Framing changes as medically recommended updates rather than criticisms of current habits can make acceptance easier. As we age, wisdom often comes from recognizing when conventional wisdom no longer serves us. The bathing habits that worked beautifully in youth may need thoughtful reconsideration in our senior years. By making simple adjustments to bathing frequency, water temperature, products, techniques, and post-bath care, we can transform a potentially damaging daily ritual into a comfort-enhancing, health-promoting practice. Martha's journey from painful, itchy skin to comfortable, healthy aging illustrates that it's never too late to challenge assumptions and make positive changes. If someone had told me a year ago that I'd feel better showering less, I'd have thought they were crazy, she laughs. Now I'm telling all my friends about it. Some listen, some don't, but the ones who try it usually come back amazed at the difference. Has this information changed how you think about bathing for yourself or an elderly loved one? Consider trying these modified approaches for just 2 weeks to see if you notice improvements. Many seniors report visible changes in skin condition within days and significant relief from itching and irritation within a week. We'd love to hear your experiences, questions, or insights about senior bathing practices. Have you discovered other techniques that work well? Are you facing challenges implementing these changes? Please share your journey in the comments below. Your experience might help another reader facing similar challenges. Remember, when it comes to senior skincare, sometimes less truly is more. The simple act of modifying bathing habits could be the key to more comfortable, healthy aging for you or someone you love.